Hey guys, what's up? This is Tom from TTT Tom's Tech Time. Today we're talking about the course lock function of our DJI Phantom 3. Actually, I did this tutorial twice already, once for the Phantom 2 and once for the Phantom 2 Vision Plus. And now for the tremendous Tom's Tech Time tremendous alike Phantom 3. Stay tuned, don't forget to click at the subscribe button. Enjoy the tutorial. The course lock function is really an awesome feature, maybe my very favorite tool for creating cool shots and a very helpful tool for precise flying, especially for beginners that often lose the orientation in air. So what it does is actually very simple to understand. Usually, if you push the right stick of the remote controller to the front, the copter simply flies to the front. If you now rotate the copter and push the right stick to the front again, it flies to the new set front. The front is always where the stickers are. If you now set a course lock and push the right stick to the front, the copter flies to the front again. But if you now rotate the copter with course lock activated, the magic happens, and if you now push the right stick to the front, it still flies to the front that you have set before, no matter where the stickers are pointing at actually. The course lock feature allows you to rotate your copter freely in air without losing the orientation. The front will always stay the front, the back will always be the back. Right will be right, left will be left. Awesome for newbies and for cinematographers. Yes, the course lock function is super useful for aerial filming. Just take a look at these sample shots that I collected with my Phantom 2 and my Phantom 3 and so on and so on. How did I capture these moments? Very simple to understand as well. I was just standing next to the Castillo. I was setting up a course lock so that the line was pointing straight next to the Castillo, as you can see it in the graphic right now. And I just flew by that Castillo and rotated the copter so the camera was always pointing at the Castillo. And yeah, I only had to push the copter to the front. Very simple. I was only flying a straight line and rotating the copter meanwhile, while the course lock function was activated. Ta-da-la-da. Okay guys, now let's just set a course lock, but before we do so, we have to change the settings of the DJI Go app a little. And actually there's one thing that has really changed from the Phantom 2 and even from the Phantom 3, because the course lock was already available before this firmware upgrade. You are now not able to set a course lock while the copter is grounded, so you can only set a course lock in flight. Kind of a little disadvantage. I don't know why they changed that, but okay, we have to work and live with that. And now let's get started. First off, you got to tap at the quadcopter symbol at the upper left hand side of the monitor, and now we tap at advanced settings down here. And we enable the multiple flight mode simply by tapping at the slider. And just don't care about the IOC, because we cannot tap it even though course lock is part of the IOC. We don't have to enable that. Let's just close that down. And as I told you guys, right now we can bring the copter up in the sky, CSC command. And let's just take off. So here we go. Now that we're up in the sky, we can already enable the intelligent flight modes, and doing that is pretty simple. You gotta take a look at the upper left hand side of your remote controller and toggle the switch from the P mode to the F mode, and F stands for function mode. So let's just go for that. and the intelligent navigation menu pops up, and we can choose between course log, home log, point of interest, follow me, and waypoint. And right now that we want to set a course log, we simply tab at course log, and now we gotta set our front. So if I wanted the front to be just where the camera points at right now, that would be fine. If I wanted the front to be over here, I could simply rotate the copter, but we want the front to be right there. Okay guys, now that we know where our front is going to point at, we're simply going to tab at apply. And now the copter has saved that as our course. So now the front is over here. The bag is over here. Left is over here. And right is over here. But now the magic happens again if I now rotate the copter. Now that the front has changed, nothing really changes. If I now push the copter forward, it's simply going to fly forward. If I'm going to drag the copter back, it's going to come here. Left, over here, and right over here. And now if you would like to hide the menu, simply tap at hide, and now you could start recording. And if you would want to open the course log menu back up, simply tap at the symbol up here. And if you would like to exit this course log and set a new course log, you could tap at exit, okay. And that brings up the intelligent navigation menu again and again. If you would now like to set a new course log, you simply tap at course log again and I don't know, rotate to wherever you want the new front to point at. I don't know, it's up to you, and then you simply tap at apply again. And that is already it, guys. And if you now want to just continue the normal flight, or you want to land your copter, simply toggle the switch back to the P mode. And that is already it, guys. Would be awesome if you would leave a PayPal donation so I can keep up the work at tomstechtime.com/donate. Leave a thumb up, leave a nice comment, subscribe, and be cool. This was Tom from TTT Tom's Tech Time, over and out. Stay tuned, fly safe.